You shouldn't be. I remember, y'all. I was at. It was my friend's 50th birthday party some years back. We were on this beautiful island. His rich girlfriend had flew us all out to this island. We were in this mansion, and we were amongst all of these moneyed black people. And we were having, this was around 2020, 2021. We were having this political discussion on Black America, and they were talking about how they were upset with Ice Cube because Ice Cube had the plan for Black America, and he gave it to Trump and not to Biden. And Biden, and at that time, Biden said, "I don't got time. We'll look at it later." Scat. And Trump sat down with him and had a conversation with them. And they were having the same rhetoric conversation that most of Black America was having at that time, that he shouldn't have sat down. And I was so pissed. And I was like, y'all some self-hating ass Negroes. Mm-hmm. Because this man is trying to help you Black motherfuckers. And y'all over here talking about he didn't go to Dubai. Y'all so caught up in political parties, sheeple, worried about the wrong damn thing when you should be worried about Black first. How do we move our agenda forward? Why are you worried about what them at the end of the day, just like you said, and I love Obama, because I love Obama, but at the end of the day, he did nothing for Black people, specifically, like he did specifically for other people. Mm-hmm. So we can't depend on anybody in politics to do anything. So for y'all, ride or die, even Boyce, and you know how him and DL Hughley got into it. DL Hughley was mad at him. He's like, that's just like both of us. Why are we fighting for the same slave master? Like, I'm not even tripping like that. You really gonna die on your sword for these white people who don't give a fuck about y'all? Like, really? So we have to get out of that politics shit. Like, that's not our fight.
You know what? We have always been in the middle. This is the thing about the position of Black folks in America, is that it's kind of crazy, because either there's this African, he wrote a book and it was really good. I can't remember his name because I read this book a long time ago, but he talks about how you're either submitting to the supremacy or rebelling against it. There is no in between. You're either in full submission to the supremacy or you're constantly rebelling against it. And that is crazy, because I always said that Black folks owe Ice Cube an apology. They did this man wrong. Now, some people say, well, Ice Cube was doing this for his own particulars. He had a business that he wanted to push forward, and he was using, I don't give a damn. White folks got businesses they want to push forward too. The same business he want to push forward. Kim Kardashian signed a deal with the NBA to be the apparel for the NBA. You all talk about generational wealth. That's how generational wealth happens. When business to business decides that we're going to work together. We're going to contract you to be the brand for hundreds of thousands of NBA players, all the leagues in the NBA. She got a check coming in, coming from the NBA, because they're going to use her underwear and apparel for that. So it's like, why can't Ice Cube have some of that? You don't want him to because he Black? You don't want him to because he married a Black woman? You don't want him to
we always count a Black person's pockets. A Black person's pockets is always counted. Trust.
That's what I'm saying. He married a Black woman. He got Black children. And the man, he pretty much, he come from LA. He came from nothing. He stayed consistent.